Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Eats. My name is Crystal Daly. My husband's behind the scenes. Also, his name is Demetrius, also known as CEO. Say hey, babe.
Hey everyone. I know you didn't forget my name.
No, I was going to say something else. But anyway, today I'm making a Tuscan chicken recipe. This is delicious, guys. You're going to want to try this out. I already started seasoning my chicken. I have a pan heating up with olive oil on medium heat. And what I'm using to season my chicken is granulated garlic. We have some onion powder. We have salt. We have paprika. We have some cracked black pepper. Almost had a tongue twister there.
Cracked black pepper.
And some Italian seasoning. And now that's for the chicken. I'll come back to tell you what you're going to need for the sauce. But for the sauce, you are going to need fresh garlic, which I did mince. You're going to need heavy whipping cream. And I'll give you the measurements as we go along, guys. Some shredded Parmesan cheese. Chicken broth or stock. And spinach. Okay, so that's what we're going to need, and I'll tell you step by step what we're doing. So right now I have the chicken partially seasoned. I'm going to like kind of give it a little rub and do the other side. I'm going to do the salt, the pepper, the onion powder, and the garlic. So we're going to do that. Get that going. And then we're going to sear these pretty to their nice golden brown. And then we're going to work on our sauce. So yeah, put that paprika in there. Now don't be afraid of paprika. It really doesn't do anything to the chicken but color it. And I have my pan on, like I said, on medium-high heat. And we're just gonna get some pepper on there. Oh, and we're gonna need some dried tomatoes for our sauce. I will get that out when it's time.
What cut of chicken is this?
You know, this is chicken thighs. Good question, babe. But some people use chicken breasts. I like chicken thighs for this recipe. I don't like the chicken breast. So yeah, this is one of your favorites, right, babe?
Yeah.
And we're gonna serve this over top of a noodle. I'm gonna show you that as well. So we're gonna get that nice and seared.
Now the reason I don't like the chicken breast is because it comes out a little dry.
Yeah, I like chicken thighs for sure. And these had the skin on them. These chicken thighs, and I took the skin off. So make sure you're using skinless chicken thighs. Okay. We're gonna get that nice and golden brown, and then we're gonna come back. And we're gonna work on our sauce once we get these nice and golden brown. But you're just gonna let these baby brown on both sides. We'll be back in a second for the cream sauce. Okay, now it's time for the sauce and to put things together. So we have our chicken that we seared here. It's nice and brown. Come over, babe, take a nice look at this. This is nice and golden brown. It's seared on both sides. And I just have that there. And I also have the 2 tablespoons of butter melting in the pan. I'm about to do the sauce. That's 2 tablespoons of butter. But I do also have my water boiling for my pappardelle. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Pasta is the Rana brand. And this is really good. It's the white pasta. And you can find these in your local supermarket, but this is really good with this dish. So I have the water boiling for that. Okay, let me get a whisk. Let's see. All right, so in the pan, I have 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna put this on low, like a low heat. Okay, and to the butter, I am going to add 3 cloves of minced garlic that I minced up. Put that baby in there, put everything in the pool. Baby, are you ready for this? Let's get all that in there. These babies trying to stay behind. Get in there. Oh, you smell that? Woo! So we're gonna just give that a good whisk. Now we don't want the garlic to burn because garlic gets bitter when it burns. You just want it to get fragrant. And now we're gonna add in 1 cup of heavy cream. Look at that. Get that heavy cream in there. Give that a good whisk. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, so we got 1 cup of heavy cream, and we're gonna let that go. And right now I'm gonna add a little seasoning. I'm gonna add the Italian seasoning, just a sprinkle. We're gonna add a sprinkle of salt. And I'm gonna turn this down a little bit more. And we're gonna add some cracked black pepper to this. And that's gonna be good. We're gonna give it another little whisk. And now we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of chicken stock or chicken broth, whatever you have is good. Okay. Whisk that baby up. And now we're gonna add, do I want to add my spinach first or my Parmesan first? You know what I need? I need my salad spinach. So that, you focus on that there. So that's the sauce. Tell the people how you can't wait for that, babe.
This is one of my favorite dishes that she makes. And I wasn't a spinach fan until she actually made this. I like spinach, but not like that. But now, I'm telling you guys, this dish is amazing. It has some restaurant qualities about it.
Well, you know, it's a take on the Olive Garden.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen that somewhere, but I don't know if I ever had that at the Olive Garden. I'm sure I haven't. I'm sure that I haven't, but yeah.
And the aroma in here is unbelievable. And it smells so good.
And then we're gonna add in our spinach once we get it nice and rinsed off and dry. And I'm just spinning the spinach right now. Let's see. Get that water out of there. Look at all that water, guys. Look at that. You don't want that, okay? So what I'm gonna do is turn this down. I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, or you can eyeball it. And this will thicken up that sauce as well.
And she has the heat on low, guys.
Yeah, like really a low. Just
the lowest setting that you can have in your stove.
Nice and look at that. Just let that come together. Make sure you whisking that cheese in there to get that cheese nice and distributed. Look how that cheese is coming up. I think I want to add a little bit more. Because we love cheese, right, babe?
Yeah. You can add some, you can take some out, your preference.
But you can use 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of cheese. So whatever, you just use your description of how much cheese you want to use. Oh yeah, baby, there she go. Look at that. Look at that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in the sun-dried tomatoes. Now this is going to be good. You can get the kind in a jar. I had some in a jar, and I don't know, like, we must have used them.
Sun-dried tomatoes?
Yeah, there you go. This is with the Italian basil julienne sun-dried tomatoes. Throw those babies in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. And you can get these in the supermarket in the produce aisle. That's where I find mine. Okay, give this baby a nice little whisk. And what we're going to do now is add the spinach. Now the spinach is going to wilt down. So I think that I'm going to add some more in because we have a lot of, well, we have 4 mouths to feed, but the boys eat a lot. Hubby eats a lot. Look.
Look, they eat more than me.
They do.
Two 21-year-olds.
They do. And once the spinach starts wilting down, we're going to add the chicken back in here. So we're gonna get this one in here. We're gonna rinse this baby and drain it.
You can already start seeing it shrinking.
It doesn't take any time, it just needs a little bit of heat. Okay, and once this starts wilting down, that's when you're gonna add back in that beautiful chicken thigh that you sauteed up.
Oh, Jonah went over again.
I know. They don't want me to be ready.
Get back in the boat.
Get back in there. Get back in there. Now you can add more cheese if you like. So I like mine nice and cheesy. I'm gonna put it right there in that little spot. Actually, bam, put it all in there. Put it right in that spot and let it melt down. Get that cheese in there, make it nice and cheesy. Now you can add more or less. It really calls for 1/4 to a half a cup. But guys, it's your recipe. I believe you can do whatever your heart desires. Don't let anybody tell you what you can do with your recipe. If you want to add something more that you like, do it. Just make sure that cheese is nice and melted in the sauce. And then we're going to add our chicken back in. Once we get that ready, there we go. See that? So now we're going to add that chicken back in. That cheese went overboard. So now you're just going to add that baby back in there. Look how beautiful that looks, guys. Come on. Come on. Tell me that doesn't look good. Okay. So let that simmer for about 10 minutes. Let everything get together. And then we're gonna put also the noodles in the bowl. I said the noodles in the bowl, but the noodles in the pan. Okay. Let's get those noodles in. Clean up a little bit, because I don't like a messy kitchen, guys. You know that. Clean as you go along. Okay, so now we got our beautiful noodles. Look, and now I'm gonna have to use this. Get that nice and open. Put these noodles in here and let that come to a boil. Ooh, hot. I'll put that on there real quick. And we're gonna just add these babies. Oh, you know what? I didn't salt the water. Make sure you always salt your water. You don't want bland noodles, bland.com. NoBlandFood.com, remember, babe?
NoBlandFood.com?
That's what I'm saying, NoBlandFood.com. But those are so good, guys. That's gonna be yummy. And you're just gonna let that come up to a boil. And those literally take what, 5 to 7 minutes if that. Check your temperature, how hot your water is, how long you boil them for. Check your noodles as you go. You don't want mashy or overcooked noodles.
Soggy noodles.
You want them to be al dente. So make sure that you don't overcook your noodles, guys, okay? And then we're gonna show you how to plate it up. Once it's done, we're gonna plate it up and we're gonna show you the final result of our beautiful Tuscan chicken with the pepper dowl noodles on the side. Okay guys, there you have it, the finished product, our Tuscan chicken with our pepper dowly noodles. Here is the finished product. Guys, tell me that that does not look bomb, okay? Here's our pepper dowly noodles, and so we're gonna plate it all up. We have our noodles here. So now we're just gonna plate this baby up. We're gonna put a bed of noodles down. We're gonna give a good portion because Honey said he's hungry. You hungry, babe?
Yeah, don't try to fill me up.
So we have our noodles, and now we're gonna get some nice spinach and that sauce. Oh man. And you're just gonna, now I'm gonna clean up my plate because I like a pretty plate. Get that spinach and that sun-dried tomato in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we're just gonna clean up the plate a little bit. Just make it nice and pretty. And there you have it, guys. The final product, Tuscan chicken with sun-dried tomatoes. If you haven't tried this recipe, make sure you try it. I will link the description below. Again, thank you for watching us on Daily Eats. I hope you join us next time. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, hit that like button, and make sure you hit the notification bell to be notified every time we upload a video. Comment down in the comment section and let me know how you enjoyed this wonderful, beautiful dish if you decide to make it. If you had it before, I want to hear from you. Let me know how you like this dish. Peace out.